Hey guys, Stephen Tony here, and I am going to do my first ever collection update video. And this is actually going to be all of the gifts I got at Christmas this past year. So, almost all of these I still have yet to see. I'm really way behind in my movie and TV watching. So the majority of these I'll just, give brief mentions of, but it still should be interesting. I should have a bit more to say in my following updates. So, but here we go to start off. And the first one is the Spanish take on the Twilight Zone from the mid 60s through the 70s. Tales to Keep You Awake. It was mainly a series that was adaptations of the stories of guys like Edgar Allan Poe, Ray Bradbury, and also quite a few original stories from the creator Narciso Ibanez Serrando, I think his last name is pronounced. A few of these episodes actually featured his father Nacho, who was a pretty popular Spanish actor back in the 40s and the 50s, hailed as Spain's equivalent to Vincent Price, actually. This series looked pretty cool to me. It's got some stuff based on the Poe works, and Poe is one of my favorite authors. So the initial series I think ran from 66 to 68 or something, and there was a brief revival in both the 70s and the 80s. So haven't checked any of them out yet, but I'll certainly do so come October, which is when I normally really indulge in the horror stuff. So, but I'm actually quite curious to check it out. And next is A Fugitive from the Past. This is an epic Japanese crime film. The plot's a bit complex, I think, but it's basically about these two guys on the run, and one of them has to confront his past choices and the broken friendships and relationships he had. Again, like, looks really cool. I do love my Japanese style films, so I'll be curious to see it in the future. And next, we have a French crime film starring one of my favorite actors of all time, Alain Delon, The Burned Barns. He's a detective investigating a murder that happens in the French countryside someplace. And Simone Signoret there is one of the suspects in the case. I actually nearly got this myself on a German Blu-ray, but I was really happy when Cohen Media Group actually put it out. John being one of my favorite actors of all time. I am trying to get as many of his films as I can, and I just love a good French crime film. I think theirs are really on par with the stuff here in the U.S. Maybe a bit more, in depth and existential at times. but still fascinating stuff. And I am really looking forward to seeing this one. Excuse me, folks. Okay, and another Jalon film. This is the World War II thriller Mr. Klein, which he did with the which he did with the American expat film director Joseph Losey. He plays a guy who is mistaken for a Jewish fugitive that the Nazis are chasing in war-torn France. Basically a mistaken identity story, but it ends up going much deeper than what anybody really expected it to go as. Very existential, really hits hard, all of this stuff that the French had to endure at that period of time. So, but again, love Jalon. I want to see as many of his films as I can. So, and that's why I have it. So, okay, and now on to some Italian stuff. And the first is The Great Kidnapping from Rero Vadio. Read tons and tons about this Pralizio Tesci. Really curious to finally see it in full. It has a great cast. It's got Enrico Maria Salerno, who, for anyone who's curious, he was the Italian voice for Clint Eastwood in the Sergio Leone westerns. He plays a sort of jaded court official who is investigating a rash of child kidnappings. He's being aided by his colleague, played by the actor Lee Jacob, in his first Italian language film role, I believe. And it's also got Jean Sorel, the French actor, as the prosecuting attorney. Now, it says Kino Lorber here, but I believe it is a fully Rero project. Kino was just helping out there. I don't buy anything directly done by Kino at the moment. They sort of made me mad on a release and never got back to me on the issue, so I'm kind of in a brief non-buying phase from them. So, but really looking forward to seeing this one too. All of these I'm really looking forward to finally checking out. I just need the time and found out some other items on my to watch pile. Okay, and a second one here also with Lee Jacob, Nick and the Sting. Fernando Jalillo's more lighthearted crime film. Still high on action, but it's a bit more tongue-in-cheek this go around, and has Jalillo's either first or second pairing with Luke Miranda. A fun film. I think I saw a clip of it somewhere one time, and I knew I had to see it at some point. Oops. Okay, and here is a big one. The Mill of the Stone Women. This I actually nearly got as an import again from France, actually. But again, I'm glad I waited because this is like a nice thick edition here. Very nice. Arrow's always cool and good on these sorts of films. Not too sure of the plot exactly at the moment. I know it has to do with crazy experiments in this windmill, I think. It stars the French actor Pierre Brice, who we mostly know from his westerns as the Native American chief Vanuatu. So another Halloween watch here. Again, cool stuff. Has 3 cuts of it: the Italian cut, English dub, and a French cut. So I'll probably check out definitely the French cut and the Italian cut. Not sure about the English dub, but we'll see. And to wrap out the film part is the Japanese set, Graveyards of Honor. Now, I have to admit, I'm not the biggest Takashi Miike fan, but I actually bought this mainly for the Kinji Fukasaku version. I was really impressed by his Battles Without Honor and Humanity series, and I still need to check out more stuff from him. And I also like the head star of his version, Tetsuya Watari, who was in Senjin Suzuki's Tokyo Drifter. Really like his stuff too, and again, can't wait to see it. Should be fun. And to wrap this up, excuse me, is the box set of Hogan's Heroes, the complete series. Sorry if it's hard to see. Trying to put it in as good of a view as I can, but it's the whole series of Hogan's Heroes. Love that show. It still airs every weeknight on TV, but I really wanted to see the show in its best quality possible. So I asked for this for Christmas, and I am so happy I got it. It's got all 6 seasons, each on their own discs. Now, I do have to admit, I nearly bought the Amazon Germany exclusive Blu-ray set of the show, and I'm actually happy I didn't, because I actually finally saw photos of it somewhere, and it's in that's chubby style keep thing where everything is sort of stacked. And this is like a much better overall presentation. I'll show you one of the seasons actually. This is season 3, and here's how it looks. Plain discs, but it's cool. It's just really sweet to have the whole series in full, and I think it does have some special features. I'll have to check again, but just something I always really wanted, and that is on Blu-ray, is very cool. Never tire of this comedy classic, and it is just loads of fun. Dang it. Well, guys, that is it. Hope you all enjoyed my first update ever. Hope it was interesting enough. And I should have more interesting ones down in the road. So keep an eye out, and I shall see you soon. Bye there.